Alright, we just picked up our groceries from Aldi and now we're gonna go back and make it a pizza. Welcome back to the Food and Drink Chronicles, and today we're gonna make pizza, but we're making it with ALDI ingredients. Let's do this. Before we dive into pizza making, let's talk about where we got the ingredients. So we got them from Aldi. They actually have a decent selection of ingredients. Unfortunately, they don't have pizza sauce or a wide variety of pepperoni. What they do have is pre-made pizza dough, which brought us there in the first place. And let's talk about the price. So I tallied it all up and the cost for everything was $13.67. That's really cheap. So that's not just two pizzas, like I guess we figured we can make 3 pizzas, 2 small ones and 1 large one, and that is just for $13. For $13, I think that'll just give me like a couple packs of the uncured pepperoni that I usually buy for my pizza. So when you buy the dough from Aldi, it actually comes frozen. So to get it prepared, you actually have to leave it in the fridge overnight and then take it out and leave it out for about like an hour or 2. But we did split our dough into 2 pieces, and they're still a pretty good size. Like, I mean, like if you look at this, so this is like the smaller piece right here and the other small piece, and we got like a really large pizza dough. So I think like with this large ball, we can probably make a 16-inch pizza, but I don't know, this is looking pretty huge. Maybe even bigger than 16 inches. Now my Ooni is only set to make a pizza that is 16 inches. Can't do anything bigger than that. It's gonna be interesting. So I've never made a pizza this big, but whenever we make it, it's gonna be interesting to see how I can turn it with my turning peel. But yeah, we'll get to that later. But the first thing I have to do before I even start cooking everything is I have to prepare my Ooni oven. So in the last video that you may have seen, I showed you how to load it up with the firewood and the charcoal. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to clean it. All right, so to clean the oven is pretty simple. The only thing you have to do is you have to go in with a towel and get all that debris off. And so that's exactly what I'm doing right here. You don't use a damp towel, you use a dry towel. And see, it's already looking a little bit cleaner. Now, one of the other things you could do is you could actually take out the entire stone and maybe like take like a regular thing to like kind of clean it up with as well. Let's try that. Yeah, so I got one of these Next Grill scraper cleaner sort of thing. I'm just gonna lift up the stone. Now in some cases it may actually be completely clean on the other side, which in this case it's still pretty dirty. So I don't want to use that side. I think I still want to use this side. But yeah, it just makes it easier to clean it whenever you take it out. I always like to clean the door as well because the door can get really dirty over time and build up a lot of grime. So just, you know, you got to take care of these things. All right. It's really hot outside, guys. I think I'm gonna take a break and get back to this. All right, so before I fire up this grill, I'm gonna go over everything that I bought here. I did save my receipt. So like I said, the total was $13.67. Now, what did that get us? Well, that got us a paper bag from Aldi, which was only 12 cents. We got organic sauce, pasta sauce, because they didn't have any pizza sauce. So we just picked up this marinara pasta sauce, which was $1.99. And then we got shredded mozzarella, this right here. The shredded mozzarella was $3.59. And we got taco Italian shred, that's what it says on here. Taco Italian shred. I mean, it's just Italian style, a blend of low moisture, part skim mozzarella, not smoked provolone, Romano Parmesan, and Asiago finely shredded cheeses. So this one ran us $2.89. Now the pizza, each ball, well, I'm sorry, not the pizza. The dough, each ball of dough cost $1.29. For those 2 balls of dough was actually $2.58. So pretty cheap. Pepperoni that we got here, that pepperoni was $2.49. So pretty cheap ingredients, really low cost. So if you're on a budget and you know this is what you can afford, I recommend it because this will make you a lot of pizzas. I mean, that dough, we could probably split this other one in half and made like 4 pizzas. But we're gonna see how this goes. We're winging it. We've actually never used this dough before, so this will be the very first time that we use it. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. This should be interesting. Definitely stay tuned throughout the whole video because we're gonna be trying this hot honey on our pizza. So this hot honey is actually not from ALDI, it's from Costco. So I think they have some there as well, so if you want to get some hot honey, you can probably look at both places and actually find it. So while the Ooni oven is heating up, I'm going to wait for it to get to about 600 degrees on the ambient temperature scale. I'll check it with this gun, and then after that, I'll start making my dough. Because you don't want to wait, you don't want to start making it now, because if you make it now, your pizza is going to get dry, the crust is going to get dry, and then it may not even like cook well. So wait for the temperature to get high, then start preparing your pizza, and then cook it. Because whenever you do it, keep in mind, it's only going to take like 60 to 90 seconds to cook that pizza thoroughly. It's really quick. All right, so I just checked the stone and it is at 500 degrees, almost at 600. So we're gonna get started with making this pizza. We're gonna sprinkle some semolina flour on our countertop. And then we're gonna take out our bowl and we're gonna coat it in semolina flour on both sides. All right, we're gonna do a mixture. We're gonna do our mozzarella first. All right, now we're gonna do our Italian one, which is a little bit thinner for the Italian style. Now our pepperoni slices. And in there for just a little bit. It's actually looking pretty good. Maybe crank up the temperature a little bit. It's sizzling. Yeah, it looks like the bottom cooked out really, really well. So if we pick it up, perfectly cooked. Yeah, real quick, we're gonna take some measurements of the pizzas that we just prepared here. So this one is about 8 inch. So this one is about like a 10 inch, like a 10 by 8. So before you take your pizza out to the oven, you gotta stretch it on your pizza peel. And you may have to reapply some more toppings to it. So now that we've stretched it, it's about 9.5 inches, almost 10. Not too bad. All right, there's the second pizza. So before we make the big pizza, we're gonna cut into this one and we're gonna give it a try. Now I usually prefer to use a knife, but I'm gonna use this for now. I'm ready to give this a try. Now I'm wondering if the crust cooked evenly because of how thick it is. Looks like it's maybe a little bit under, but not too bad. It's not undercooked. It's just the moisture from the sauce. It's actually pretty good. Very soft, not exactly crunchy. A little bit crunchy. This is actually pretty good. Wanna try some? The pepperoni's not my jam. The cheese is okay. The sauce is okay too, but the bread is actually really good. We haven't tried it with the honey yet. I'm not thrilled about the idea of using honey. I've never put honey on pizza. Let's give it a shot. A wildfire honey habanero pepper and Scotch bonnet pepper. I hope this doesn't kill me, because I don't really like hot things that are too spicy. But yeah, let's crack this open and let's give it a try. It smells like honey. It smells like local honey. Shouldn't be too messy. Yeah, there we go.
That's not how you do it. That is not how you do it.
You're supposed to just drizzle it?
Yes.
It's actually not bad. You gonna try it? Yeah. All right, now I got honey on my board. I don't think I would do it all the time, but it's pretty good. A little bit spicy, not over the top spicy. It's not gonna hurt you. So it's actually pretty good honey. Tastes like regular honey to me with a little bit of a kick, to it. And this pepperoni is actually kind of spicy as well. So it's two spicy things that are in this. So if you don't like spice, or if you can't handle spice, stay away from this. All right, so as you're making these pizzas, you get to come back and make sure that that uni is still hot. So when I last checked it, it was at 634. So I'm gonna check it with the heat gun to see if the stone is still hot. And if not, I'm gonna add some little pieces of wood. You guys, this pizza is absolutely massive. It's really heavy too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually turn this on the pizza peel. So we've not made a pizza this big before. It's a 13-inch. All right, let's give this a try. And there we go. It's actually easier to turn than what I thought it was gonna be because of how big it is. You guys, it's so big. Yeah, that is a behemoth of a pizza. It looks pretty good though. I think it's fully cooked. We did run out of some heat, which is expected to happen, but I think we made it work. So if your oven does run out of heat, just let it sit for a little bit longer in the oven. All right, so that's it. We made 3 pizzas. We made 2 small ones, and we made a really large 13-inch pizza. So it went from, I think, like 8 to 9 to 10 inches. All the ingredients turned out pretty good. I actually liked the mozzarella quite a bit. I like the Italian a lot as well, the Italian style. Good cheeses. Pepperoni was not bad either. Really spicy. The marinara sauce, I don't prefer it, but it worked. I mean, if you're in a pinch and this is what you have, I'd say use it. Or what you could do is sprinkle some Parmesan in it. That also works. And this hot sauce, which is not from ALDI, from Costco, actually turned out pretty good. So this hot honey, I like it. Now would I use it every time? Maybe not, but it's good. So if you're into honey on your pizza, I recommend it. But we've tried the pizzas, we really liked them, and I'm actually surprised. So my big pizza, I was able to cook it thoroughly pretty well. Even though my Ooni oven dropped down in heat, it cooked perfectly. There's no raw dough whatsoever. So I'm kind of excited for that. So if I was to do this again, I would definitely go out and buy that ALDI dough. And I mean, to me it tastes a lot like the other dough that we've used. Maybe a little bit more dense, but not too bad. But yeah, I would use it again. I would use it for other pizzas that I want to make if I don't want to take the time to make a whole bunch of dough. But hey guys, that's it for this video. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Please ring the bell for notifications. Also, if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment me in the comment section below. Let me know what other pizzas you may want us to make. But yeah, that's it for this video. Food and Drink Chronicles out.